If you listen to the last episode of Bird Bones, you know this is take 2. I had a really ambitious idea. I wanted to talk about visual effects, and then it turned into me just more or less ranting about how stupid people are and how much I hate bad directors, and it sounded really ugly. Like, my opening story was really just me bitching.
Really ugly.
I was horrific. My opening story was just me bitching about, like, a bad director. Like, they weren't even a bad person, just a really shitty director. And that's not why I got into visual effects. That doesn't inspire me to be a better visual effects artist. So here is the greatest moment of my life. Like, sorry, Kylie, I love you to death. When we get married, like, you know, that'll be like top 10 maybe. I don't know.
Ooh,
but this moment.
Top 10?
Maybe top 5. I don't know. Top 3? I don't know.
You're in the doghouse now.
Yeah, you think she's a fucking bird boner? She's a fake fan. She's already heard these stories the day they happened.
She's going to listen to you edit this entire episode.
Oh yeah, she does listen to me edit it. But like this moment about
Kylie.
Visual effects, sorry Kylie, is the greatest moment of my life. I had a class, if you listen to the AI episode and I talked about like, oh, I did a really cool thing that made that teacher like me. This is that really cool thing. I had a class in college. It was all about 360 videos, kind of like also VR, but not really. We had VR goggles, but it wasn't, you know how VR, you can move your head and like in space and it moves.
Wait, you can move your head in VR?
Oh, Jason's been staring straight ahead this entire time.
I've been looking straight ahead this whole time. I always wondered why they had the camera pointed at the ceiling.
Jason only uses VR and puts it like in TV mode where it's the TV right in front of him. But this class was kind of like fake VR, not really fake. It was like, you know, 360 videos and you'd put your phone in like a Google Cardboard so you can move your head rotation wise, but it didn't move space physically. Anyway, the very beginning of this class, every fucking video class I go to, I go hard as a visual effects artist. Everyone's there to be a writer. Everyone's there to be a director, a producer, whatever. I'm the only one that goes there to go hard on the VFX.
Mm-hmm.
I go to this class and our first assignment, like she's like, oh, just to get you comfortable with VR on like 360 videos, you have to take a picture, like a 360 picture online, like not one you made, and you have to put videos over it. And like you can get really creative with it. Mine was really cool. I was really proud of it. It was like, I took a picture, it was like an HDRI, like a 360 picture on top of a rooftop. And then I put like there's buildings in the frame, but I put other buildings and they would collapse as you looked around kind of. And it went to, what's that song? It's by the Pixies. It's at the end of Fight Club.
Oh, is it Where Is My Mind?
Yeah. So
like the Pixie song. Okay.
Yeah, that one. And I put it to that. So all the buildings are from like the end of Fight Club. Spoiler alert. I did a really cool video. It impressed her, but that was like the opening assignment, right? And the second assignment, she actually gave us 360 cameras. And it was like this is our first thing, like go out there and make something just your own. And everyone's talking like, I'm going to go make like a cooking video. And everyone's all like, I'm going to go make like a skateboarding video, a tutorial. Some people did go hard in the paint. Like some people rented out like building, like spaces, made their friend's music video in it, or like they made a short film that they're really passionate about, but no one went as hard in the paint as I did. Okay. I'm going to be cocky, as hard in the paint as I did. Because the moment she goes like, you're going to make your own 360 video, I was like, I just got a Crown Vic. I'm making a car chase. And then I went, hold on, let me Google something. Can Blender do 360 video? Yes. Okay, I am doing a car chase. I was like, that's all I needed to know. If it's possible, I'll do it.
You'll figure it out.
You know how like sometimes you just like watch a YouTube video and you store it in your brain for later? Like, oh, can you do that in Photoshop? And you see a video, okay, cool. And you don't need to memorize the video or bookmark it. You just kind of remember that it's capable. I did that. So I had my idea and everyone had to run their idea by the professor before they could do it. So the professor would come by and be like, oh, what do you think about doing? Like, oh, I do my cooking video. Okay, that sounds very good. Approved. Green flag. You can go off with it. Someone comes over to the other person. What are you going to do? I'm going to make a cool video about like, I skateboard around the camera. And she's like, okay, cool. Sounds great. Try to put a story in there. Things like that. She really had high hopes. She comes over to me, the highest of hopes. And she goes like, what are you going to do? And I know, you know, anyone in VFX knows you get your expectations low and then you surpass them, right?
Yeah.
So she comes up to me and she's like, oh, like, Kurt, I'm really excited to see what you do because you did a really cool video last time. What are you going to do? And I was like, I don't know. I might drive my car around the camera or something like that. And then she's like, oh, like, is there a story? I don't know. I might just drive my car around. And I'm like trying to play it cool. But inside, I'm like, you don't even fucking understand what I'm writing right now.
You've already given me the 3.5 hour rundown of exactly what you're going to do on the phone.
Dude, you were already like, I think I called you the moment I'm leaving. I'm like, hey, I'm doing a car video. You're like, duh. So, but I didn't want her. I don't know. I'm very theatrical. I want her to be surprised when it happens. So she's asking me, she's like, I need to prove it. Then I'm like, I don't know. I might do like a car video or something. I might drive my car around. I just got a new car. And she's like, okay, it's not approved yet. You kind of got to give me a story. And I was like, oh, fuck. Like, she just got to say yes, and then she'll be overwhelmed and happy later. The next day in class, I came up with some kind of fake story. I was like, oh, it's gonna be me, and my friend. It's gonna look like a car chase. You make it like a cop car thing. And she was still like, oh, okay, I can approve that. Good luck, right? And then like the next 2 or 3 weeks or something like that, it was like all just like class time. Like you go to class, you can work on your project. And I was breaking her heart because I'd show up and I was like, oh, my computer is at home. Can I just go home? She's like, don't you want to work on it here? And I was like, I just want to work. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna work at it home. And I'm breaking this teacher's heart, right? I'm crumbling. I'm crushing my hands. She had such high hopes for me. She was like my favorite professor, but I'm breaking her heart. I stayed up every single day to make this video. Every single day I was going to bed like at 4 a.m. And like the day of the video, like everything's been rendering for like days. Like I'm at work and I'm checking my computer from my phone, make sure everything's rendering properly. It took me working on this video until 6 a.m. the day it was due of rendering and uploading to YouTube. Dude, and I was like, okay. And I wrote the script, I made everything, and I tried to make it, I wanted to break her heart. I'm so sorry. I broke her fucking heart. I made it look so low effort at the beginning. So anyway, like the video I submitted, it's on YouTube and it's called like Kurt_Skeleton_CSUN_360 video project.mov. Like that's the name on YouTube or something. I go to class, she pulls up everyone's videos, mine's last. And I'm like, perfect, right? So, dude, it's fucking, I'm like, my heart, I'm sitting there calm and collected. I'm like, my heart's just fucking beating out of my chest. Okay, she goes through everyone's videos. They're all really good, right? Some people are like, oh, I had my issues here. Like I had video problems. Someone's like, oh, I was originally going to be this, but I had to cut it, all these things. And I'm like, mine came out the way God intended. We go through all their videos. We get to mine. She pulls it up. It's just a black screen with the exact file name, Kurt_Skeleton_CSUN_video 360 project, whatever. She's like, oh, very nice title. Everyone's laughing. I'm like, you won't be laughing for long. It hits play. And all of a sudden it's me on the street. Like it's low. It looks like low effort. Like it's me turning on the camera. I hit record and I'm like, hey, I thought I'd do a cool video for my CSUN project. I thought I'd do a video on my car. And the teacher's like sinking in her chair like, oh shit. Like, okay. And then I'm like, I thought I'd do a cool video on my car. Then I answer the phone in the video. I'm like, hey, what's up? Oh, I'm doing it. And like, I kind of make up this fake story about there was blood in my car and it's mysterious, whatever. And then you find out, oh, I don't want to, you should go watch it. Honestly, I've said the title 2 times now. But then just imagine the class reaction where the whole joke is like, oh, the cops are coming. I hop in the car. I start driving and some people are like, oh, wow, like it looks legit. Like he's going fast. And I'm like, little did you know, the car already switched to CG. But when I drove behind a light pole, it went from real to CG. These people don't even know what they're fucking watching. All of a sudden, my car starts drifting. The car guys in front of me went, oh shit. And then the cop car starts drifting. It's hard to explain a video, but just the vibes in the room. The teacher's like face lights up like, what the fuck is this? Detroit Rock City by Kiss is playing. The cars are drifting. The cop car crashes into a car that you didn't even realize was also CGI. There was a CGI car in the background the entire time that no one noticed. That car gets taken out. And then also there's a Dodge Charger left. It's me and him. We're faced off. And like, there's a story into it. Like the Charger actually pinned me down. I was like, oh, you know, it's not just going to be cool because like, oh, there's great visual effects. There should still be at least a story. Like the cop car got me. My car shuts off. There's like a vroom, 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 like a revving thing. It's badass. The cars run into each other. His car shoots off in the air. And then it's so hard to explain it. Made the greatest video of all time. Usually when everyone else's videos ended, it would be people saying, oh, give a compliment. And they're like, oh, I really liked the costumes. I really liked the color design. As soon as mine ended, it was just 1,000 questions. Like, how'd you do that? And then it was like, okay, when did it become CGI? How long does it take to animate? Just like how, all these things. Mine were all questions. The greatest part of it was when the teacher looked at me after the whole video and like, you told me you were just going to drive around in a car. And I said the exact same thing. I was like, I wanted to set your expectations low. Her smile just lights back up. And I was like, yeah, baby. Because my name's Kurt.
And I'm Jason.
And you're listening to Bird Bones. I just got off an 11-hour shift. My energy's back, Jason. You bring me back to life. I love you.
Dude, I think your neighbors heard that one.
No, I'm soundproofing here, baby.
I actually think, wait. Holy shit, I just heard that from here, dude. That was crazy.
Oh, wow. Honestly, that's probably accurate for the speed of sound. It took a couple minutes.
It took a while to get here, bro.
That's funny.
That is honestly one of my favorite VFX stories that you have.
And you helped me out.
I know.
I forgot. You helped me out with it. Yeah. You did the sound.
Yeah, I got on BeamNG and literally recreated your run step for step. Like, and I like coached you on, because you sent me a PNG of a parking lot with like dots moving around.
It was like a storyboard kind of thing.
And I was like, Curtis, no, a car can't turn that fast. You have to slow it down. And I think I like made the sound. I was like, all right, now animate your shit to the sound.
I was like, I gotta go real slow. Actually, someone did compliment that after the video. Someone's like, it felt really real, and I was like, oh, thanks. And they go, like, no, like I like most car chases feel really like fast and like unreasonable, but the camera didn't move the entire thing. It's all 360, and the cars like have a weight to them. Like they're slow to get going. They have to slow down. Like there's all this great stuff. Like in the body, you could see moving. One guy said that, and he was like, it wasn't just like, oh, good job. It was like, the guy's like, that was like really good. And I was like, that was Jason. He told me to make them cars slow. Like it feels real. I'm so proud of that fucking video. It's honestly the greatest thing I've ever seen. I recorded the reactions. That's how cocky I was going into it. I was like, I'm going to want to jerk off to this later. So I hit record. I put my phone face down. You can go to my TikTok to hear people's reactions. And Dan Povenmire commented. Thank you, Dan Povenmire.
Oh, did he really?
Yeah, he put like, I hope you got an A. And I was like, I love you.
Oh, I didn't realize he's commented on your stuff. That's sick. I thought he just followed you.
No, dude, he's the fucking best. I comment on his stuff. He comments on mine. I have a video working in my mind that it's going to be, a thing of his is going to be the punchline, and hope he likes it.
Damn.
But today is going to be a very VFX episode, Jason.
Woo!
Because you and I were not classically trained. We did VFX as we saw fit.
In fact, I wasn't trained at all.
No, dude, neither was I, dude. I'm not one lesson, went all these college classes and took them to school. But I love visual effects to death. You and I pretty much created everything that we do with visual effects. Like we look up tutorials, but we would think like, oh my God, like, okay, well, if there's going to be two of me, we should record me on one side first and then me on the other side. And we knew all these things, and we knew what a clean plate was before it had a name. I remember, like, this is just my humble brag now. I remember I did stop motion before I knew what stop motion was. I was like, oh, if you pause and play on here, you can move shit. Like we came to it organically. Mm-hmm. So while I've worked in the field and you haven't, we have done so many things together. You are more capable of visual effects than 99.99% of other filmmakers.
Honestly, bro,
I'm calling it. That's a claim, but I'm calling it.
I think with all of my experience with Photoshop and shit, like I have a basic understanding of how things should look. If I just learned how to use the program, I could make convincing shit. Like I have a little bit of experience with 3D modeling. I have a pretty decent amount of experience with like compositing just with photos but not video. So it's like, yeah, not to sound like cocky, but I could totally do that.
Dude, no, for real. And it's like more like it's all about critical. Like when we did the last episode, the one that got scrapped, I just put so many detailed things, and it was more memorization. I want to teach people how to think like a VFX artist. And that's how you and I did. We are the fucking greatest visual effects artists of all time. No, I'm just kidding. Not even close. But you and I love doing visual effects.
Yeah, it's a little
bold claim. I'm cocky, dude.
Yeah. Whoa. Well, okay. I heard that one too. Calm down.
I got two big points about visual effects. And a lot of these are like, oh, I saw this on TikTok and it pissed me off and I want to rant about it. Like I said, clean plate. A clean plate, something, just a clean... Jason, dumb it down for the people. What's a clean plate?
What is a clean plate? I don't know what a clean plate... I'm just kidding.
Son of a bitch.
In the first take of this episode, we tried to compare it to stickers.
I don't think that worked out.
I think it got really complicated. But basically, a clean plate is like a version of your scene that has no extra shit in it. It's like the background, essentially. You don't want any characters. You don't want any props that are in the foreground. Anything that's going to have to get changed or removed or whatever. Like,
dude, a lot better than how I was thinking. I was like, oh, maybe it's like a clean plate with no people in it. It's just like the story that got cut when I was bitching about a director. They wanted me to replace something. They filmed a hand doing something, but they never filmed behind the hand. So the hand was there the entire time. So when I replaced the hand, I had to remove it, and I didn't have any of the information that was behind the hand. I had to make it up as I went along. And that's what you want to avoid. So things like that, like when people see videos of like, oh, they replaced something. We'll come back to this later. Like when they replace something, you need to have the information that's behind it. When you like have a picture of a hand and you move the hand over to the side, it doesn't just fill in the background behind it. And like people don't get that because you see it in media all the time. And like
Now, one thing to think about though is like eventually I think that the need for a clean plate will be, I mean, it probably already is drastically reduced simply because of AI. You can make a clean plate now, whereas like traditionally that has been a lot harder to figure out.
There are things, you can definitely make clean plates with AI now. Like Photoshop's got like a crazy one. It's not going to be consistent. You know what I mean? If you're standing in front of a wall and then like the AI filled in like, oh, there's a thumbtack in the wall, things like that, obviously.
In the future, I think that monotonous, shitty tasks like having a clean plate and rotoscoping are going to be 100% like AI. I mean, rotoscoping already kind of is with Nuke, right?
I'm so proud of you for knowing that. Yeah, exactly. Copycat node.
We're getting ahead of ourselves.
No, you're right on the track. The thing that if everyone talks about like, how come AI is taking over writing and like picture generation, all the fun things, when like all we wanted to do is take care of motion tracking. Motion tracking is basically when your camera's moving and you have like if you have a person walking towards the camera, but the camera's moving. How are you going to get a clean plate if the camera's, you can't just try to film everything with the guy not there. It's not going to line up. Motion tracking is the act of tracking the camera and then makes everything easier to put on. The analogy I used in a TikTok was like, oh, it's easier to draw on a piece of paper if your hand's planted to it. If the paper's moving, you know what I mean? Motion tracking, tracking the camera, then you can put effects in there. If I film like my backyard, I can put a CGI dog there. I don't know, I'm going with that. Motion tracking, that's what people need to know. So this is all about like people who want to make movies but don't know how to film for future VFX editors to take over. Don't move the cameras, all you got to know. And then I also wrote down green screen rant. This one's just because I'm a little bitchy. I'm tired of people seeing the color green and being like, visual effects was here. I saw a video of someone doing a pool trick and someone went, luckily pool tables are green, if you know what that means. That means easier for visual effects. A green screen. Jason, you tell the people what a green screen is. I'm pissed.
A green screen, essentially, is just a color. The color green just makes it easy to key something out because it's
dumb it down even more.
Bright.
They don't know what key is, Jason.
The color green stands out, so it's easy to select and remove. How do I explain this? The color green, it's just so bright. It makes the computer, like the computer can say, okay, I can see this color. I know what to remove because it doesn't look like anything else. Unless somebody's wearing green, then you're fucked.
Every single person has a different, like, actually they use green because the green pixels are more prominent or things like that. And I've seen people go, oh, green because it's the opposite of skin tones, things like that. Everyone has their own reason, but it's a color so like, basically why you want to select it is if you have someone standing in front of a green screen, like for like doing the weather, like in the movies, you know that the green will be removed. And then ever since then, people think like green's a magic color. Green's a magic visual effects color. Green is just easy to select and isolate. But hey, fun fact, if you're a redhead, do not buy a green screen. I learned very late in life that a blue screen is the way to go.
Oh.
Green hates orange for some reason, or my shiny blondish hair. But like you see these videos and my mutuals make them and they're funny to me, but I think too many people take them seriously when they have someone wearing a green morph suit and they're like making stuff levitate and people think like, oh, that does the VFX for them. I don't know. I just wanted to rant. I hate people seeing the color green and being like visual effects.
Yeah, there's no, like, the color green is what you make it.
That's beautiful. I'm going to put that on a green screen.
A good green screen effect, though, like, you're not really going to know that it was there.
Yeah.
If there is a green screen effect happening, like, there's two types. There's, like, I can tell somebody was on a green screen, and then there's other types you'd never fucking know because they did a good job. But, like, just seeing the color green is not like, oh, they did effects, because the effects is what gets rid of the green. Why would that be green still?
I swear to God, if I did a video of me like casting fireballs between my hands, I had a green shirt, someone's like, it's because he's wearing a green shirt. That'd be top comment. Like, anyone else noticed a green shirt? I've seen those come before on TikTok. I know they're all like dumb Gen Alphas, but still.
Anybody else notice while he was casting fireballs between his hands, he was outside and the grass was green?
I've seen those too all the time. A dog will be walking on a grassy lawn. Someone's like, well, luckily the grass is green for visual effects. I could bitch about this all day. In fact, I will.
What you need to know.
I was kidding. What?
Yeah, what you need to know. Green screens are useful, but like not in the ways that everybody thinks they are.
Do you know what? Again, everyone has their own opinion. Do you know the big difference that makes a green screen effect noticeable versus not noticeable?
Probably lighting.
Dude, oh my God, I'm going to suck your dick. Yeah, it's lighting. If you match the lighting in front of the green screen to what's going to be behind what's going to be the set you're on, yeah, that's going to look 1,000 times better. Even if you do it right, though, sometimes it can still look bad.
And also your shitty ass edges.
Yeah, mask that shit out. What's wrong with you?
Fix your shitty ass edges and fix your shitty ass lighting, and you're going to have a probably shitty ass effect if we're being real, but you can try.
Now, the next section I got, again, I learned this way too late in life. I'm not saying my young middle school effects would have been beneficial if I had known this, but reference is the most important thing I have ever learned about visual effects.
Oh God.
Dude, and not even just like when you think reference, you think like, oh, I'm going to look at I'm going to model an apple. I'm going to look at a picture of an apple as I do it. Like reference is the most powerful thing that people don't understand. Again, I'm going to bitch about things I saw on TikTok and Twitter. When The Last of Us show was going on, there was on Twitter, I follow VFX Twitter. One of the people who worked on it was on set with a guy in a zombie costume. He was like one of the big ones. I don't know if it's called like Bloat or something like that. He was in one of those costumes. And then people saw that on Twitter and went like, oh my God, the zombies are practical effects. That's why they look so good. And And that VFX guy had to go, no, like they've been 100% with CGI. We only use them for reference. But people go like, that makes no sense. If it's on set, that means it's real. Reference is the most powerful thing in the world. That suit might look really nice in one picture, but if he's moving, it might not bobble the way the director wants it to. So they record him acting there and then they replace him with CGI. That happens all the time. Again, also the giraffe in Last of Us. And I could fucking rant for an hour. The effects in Last of Us are great. People thinking they're practical are making me angry. Like, again, and the whole reason we made this because I saw on TikTok, I saw someone talk about Fantastic Four going like, the old Fantastic Four looks so good because they use practical effects. There was a man on a silver surfboard, just spray painted in shitty spray paint, and he's like acting the way it looks in the movie. But people go, oh, like that's how they filmed it. And it's like, does that look anything like the actual movie? That's all reference. They want to see how his body reacts to light around him.
Yeah. People just think that because there's CGI involved that it was made from scratch, when in fact that's not the case at all. That's like saying, it's like looking at your favorite video game that has like characters and cutscenes and saying, man, I can't believe they made this from scratch. No, they literally get real people and put them in full fucking bodysuits with like trackers all over their bodies and faces, and they record the action.
I think it's all because it's called CGI. When people hear CGI, they go computer generated. I like art with humans in it, but I'm just mad because I like CGI. And what else is it? People, I think, like to see practical effects and see the mess ups, and they take that as like, oh, that's so classic. I love when they mess up. Where CGI messes up, they go, what the fuck's happening to movies these days?
It's like you're not allowed to mess up because perfection is achievable.
Yes. Okay, I'm going to suck your dick right now. Perfection is the bare minimum. The standard for practical is so low. If I was doing a puppet movie and you saw my fucking Casio wristwatch the entire time, you'd be like, man, I love practical effects. CGI, if I fucking forgot to animate a couple frames, you'd be like, this movie fucking sucks. The standard for CGI is perfection. I'm going to take off your pants.
There's a specific example that popped in my head about a time where a movie toted, we did all practical effects, and I'm like, you could have used CGI right here. And that movie is the Need for Speed movie.
Oh, really? They didn't use any CGI?
They did all practical effects. All of like the car chases, everything was like practical. Like they built kit cars, they crashed cars, like they did all of it practical. And it looked great for the most part.
Can I guess what it is? Because you talked about in episode 1 of Bird Bones.
Oh shit, did I?
No, talk about it again. Talk about it. That was like 19 episodes ago, Jason. Go for it.
Okay, it's legal now.
It's legal.
It's the one scene where they have to take a jump in the Mustang to get away from the cops. And like, we're going to do a 4-lane grasshopper, and they hit this big ass jump. And it's like, this car has big 20-inch wheels on it, and it hits the jump. It goes up into midair. And then there's just a big glaring side shot of the car suspended in the air, slow motion, with these tiny ass V6 Mustang wheels on it. And I'm like, oh my God. Yeah, y'all did the shot practically. Please CG the wheels onto the car. You can't just put a wheel that's like 4 inches smaller.
Oh my God, I have an idea.
On the car for the practical effect. Huh.
I'll do that. I will CGI the wheels. I'll fix it. When did Need for Speed come out? Like 2011? It'll be like the 2023 fix. And then we post just that one scene.
Actually, I think it came out
only
in 2013,
one guy will
bro.
notice it. 2013? I thought it was 2011.
No, hold on.
I'm thinking Drive, featuring Ryan Gosling, aka me.
Speed movie. Or maybe it was 2014. Because it was like after Need for Speed.
No, 2016.
2014.
Oh, fuck me, dude.
Because it was loosely based on Need for Speed The Run, which was 2011. And I think they started like planning the movie right after that came out.
Didn't it come out the same year the Need for Speed reboot came out, though?
No, it came out the year before. Like right before.
Oh, fuck me.
Because it came out, Rivals came out in 2013. And if this movie started getting promoted like late 2013, early 2014, probably early 2014, and they had the Need for Speed movie car in Rivals.
Oh, nice.
And they had all the cars. Like they had like the movie car pack with all the cars from the movie, or most of them in the game. Anyways.
I didn't mean to rant this whole episode, by the way. I just wanted to do a VFX episode because I like VFX, but I also just like bitching about stuff that I know about. Thank you for being a good friend, Jason.
I'll listen to you, bitch.
What other banger episode of Bird Bones? I think that's it for today.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
Jason, I didn't plan out a game.
I planned out a game today, bitch.
Oh, fuck. Okay, give it to me.
All right. There are 10 levels.
I've never done 10 levels. I've done 3.
I have compiled, well, they're short, and you only get one shot.
Literally. Okay, I'm excited.
So basically, I've compiled a bunch of very extremely minute clips of My Chemical Romance songs. Like the first perceivable sound from the songs.
Perfect.
You have to guess what song it is based on that sound.
Okay, I'll warn you. I've done this with Kylie before. We were bored and like she had Spotify open and I can recognize like which live recordings they are.
Oh shit. Well, okay, there's a good mix in here.
But also I fuck up my chem names of the songs I listened to before I had an MP3 player, like 3 Cheers and Bullets.
Go ahead and play level 1.
Ooh. Damn, this is hard. you literally just put the exact first, like I didn't even hear the drum. Okay, I just heard dum, and I'm led to believe that's sing.
It is sing. Correct.
Let's go. It was literally dum, and I heard like a little bit of a tambourine. Okay, level 2. Oh, this is okay. This is good. I love you. Wait, hold on.
There's no fucking way you're gonna get these wrong.
Wait. I heard bang. It's either I'm not going to look at you. It's either I'm not okay or bam 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 bam. Voices into me. I know all of 3 Cheers songs. I know all the lyrics, but I don't know the names. I'm inclined to think you went I'm not okay though. But another song starts off exactly that same way. It goes dan 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 dan. I'm going to say I'm not okay though.
Bam!
No, wait. Fuck, I got it wrong?
You got it wrong.
Wait, okay, let me guess real fast another one. It was dan.
I'll give you one more shot.
Voices in me, while do you get what everyone else gets? You get a lifetime. You know what they do to guys like us in prison?
Bam!
Fuck, dude, is it off of 3 Cheers?
It is off 3 Cheers, yes.
Okay, dude, I am the biggest My Chem fan, but with Bullets and 3 Cheers, I listened to them before I had like an MP3 player. I listened to them by CD, so I have all of the songs memorized, but I don't know the names of them because I didn't look at the CD player didn't display their names. And
I'll give you a hint.
Give me a hint.
The name does have the word not in the title.
It's not a fashion statement, it's a death wish.
Yes, that's correct.
Ah, fuck, dude, I'm embarrassing myself already on level 2. Fuck, where'd you shoot me? How many more bullets can I stand?
I don't know. I'm gonna give you 3 chances per round. If you miss all 3 chances, you lose the game.
Oh, fuck, okay.
So you can take a lot of shots.
Oh, I'm tanking them, level 3. Ooh, wait. There's 2 songs that start off like that. Damn it, I didn't realize how common my chem songs start off as. It's either give me a minute, hold on. I have to literally to remember the names of the songs, I have to sing the whole song in my head to remember how it goes. It's not Burn Bright.
Nope.
It's one of the ones I mix them up all the time. It's either The Sharpest Lives or This Is How I Disappear. I just have to remember. Wait, This Is How I Disappear starts off different. This Is How I Disappear.
Yes, it is.
Oh, fuck yes. Oh my God.
Oh my God. When you said, This Is How I Disappear starts off different. When you said This Is How I Disappear starts off different, I was like, no, Curtis, don't go away. Don't go away from the light.
They start off completely different. I just have to remember. I listen to a lot of songs by album, so I have trouble with their names. Whew, this is really testing me, though. What am I on level 4 now?
Level 4, baby.
Level 4 is nothing.
Listen, you have to listen close.
Is there a noise on level 4?
Yes, there is. You have to listen very close. I'll be quiet.
Oh, Foundations.
Yeah, it
is. This is our nichest episode. Visual effects and my chem. It's everything I am, though. Okay, level 5. Ooh, down, 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 down. I know it's off Conventional Weapons. Give me a second. I have to remember the name. Down, 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 down. It's either Make Room or Kiss the Ring. I'm gonna go Kiss the Ring.
Bam!
No, fuck! Is it? I'm gonna go Make Room.
Bam!
Oh, fuck! I got 1 life left. Oh, shit.
You have 1 life left, son.
Oh, fuck. Wait, doesn't it go? It's off Conventional Weapons. I know that for a fact. Let me listen again. I know that song. Down, 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 and it goes.
You are correct. It is off Conventional Weapons.
It goes, you fell in love with a vampire. Comes back with a radio back from now. It's a graceless time. We've got machines, you can't piss them off. We're the army wives. Choke down a war with no meaning. I'll stop it and fight you to go home. You keep screaming for revolution. You keep saying, I'll see you in hell. I'm about to die.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. You did sing the entire song.
Dude, I just don't know the fucking name of it. What other songs are on? Okay, let's narrow this down. What other songs are on?
I'll give you the first letter of the name.
I'll take the first letter. I'll take the first anything.
T.
T. It's not the light behind your eyes. It's not the world is ugly. The fuck is T?
I'll tell you the first letter of the second word. That's the last
there's
thing
a
I'm gonna
second
do
word.
for you. And then you gotta.
There's a second word. Go for it.
Yeah, it's 2 words. M.
Tomorrow's money. I'm gonna go fucking kill myself.
God,
I literally.
good lord.
Oh my god, that was embarrassing. Okay, I'm sorry if you're
You're
another
a
Mike Chem
fucking
fan. That was
idiot.
embarrassing. I'm gonna fucking. I know. I survived to level 6 very shamefully though, with a lot of help. Oh, salutations. Is that Masters of Ravencroft?
It is. Good job.
Mad Gear Missile Kid is so fucking good. I think it's like canon that like that's the music that the Killjoys listen to. Like the Killjoys can listen to Danger Days. The Killjoys listen to Mad Gear Missile Kid. I love that whole EP.
All right. Number 7.
Ooh, number 7 is Under Pressure.
Yeah.
I listened to that one today.
You listened to that one today?
I listened to every single Mike Chem song today on my shift. I literally did half their discography.
Oh, dude, this is the perfect game for today.
I know, except I'm embarrassing myself. Level 8.
Level 8. Oh, they easy.
Vampire Money. Fucking easy,
Yeah,
dude.
I didn't even read the list and I knew that one.
Level 9. Fucking conventional weapons. I hate. Fuck, let me listen to that again. I know for a fact this time it's either Make Room or Kiss the Ring. I'm gonna go Kiss the Ring.
Ooh, bam!
Fuck! I'm gonna go Make Room.
Okay, you win. That one.
Then he kisses me. He shoots me and he goes, "Good job." And he kisses my wound.
I'm like a Latina girlfriend.
Yeah.
All right.
Feisty but sweet.
Level 10.
Level 10.
You're going to know this because you already revealed some information earlier.
Oh shit, wait, it's a live version. Okay. Okay, I knew there was going to be a G note. Okay, let me think. It's obviously Welcome to the Black Parade. Let's think about the live recordings that they've done. It's not The Black Parade is Dead. It's
I
not.
I didn't even lie, bro. I didn't even mark down the recording.
Dude, I'm going to tell you right now, it's the one that's on the B-sides of the Black Parade. I'm going to tell you, I'm pretty sure. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm probably way off.
It is, dude, it was from the B-sides. Not only, I mean, obviously you would know the song.
I took a lot of help, but I'm still very proud of my record.
Honestly, bro, that knowing which live recording it was, I'm proud.
Thank you.
I would have known that. I couldn't have told. I would have been like, yeah, that's the Black Parade. I almost didn't even include the.
One other banger episode of Bird Bones. Jason surprised me with a game. I got a rant about VFX. This is my favorite episode, I think.
You didn't die?
I didn't die. I got shot a couple times. I got to go to the hospital right now. Jason, I need a banger song for this banger episode. What do you got?
Well, Spotify Rap just came out.
Ooh, what was your top song?
Let's see what my top song was. Oh, wait a second. My top song is already on the bangers list.
What is it?
In fact, it might be one of the first bangers that I added to the list. One Stop Shop for a Fading Revolution was my number 1 song. Okay, I'm going to make it my number 2 song so you get something new. Dignitary Life by Twen.
More Twen.
More Twen. Everybody needs more Twen, bro. That's like the best album. And they're releasing new music in the next month.
Really?
According to them, they said it's going to be ever flowing after that. So like, let's hope they haven't peaked, bro. I can't.
Oh my God. That's awesome.
If they haven't peaked, I will be so surprised. But there's a part of me that hopes that they haven't because I don't know how my body can take more Twen.
One Stop Shop is still I that's on multiple playlists. I like that one.
Dude, that album is just divine. I could literally drive for 14 hours straight with One Stop Shop for a Fading Revolution on a repeat. That song just makes me want to drive in a straight line and not do anything crazy. It's so weird.
I know most songs make Jason drive reckless.
Yeah, this song makes me just chill the fuck out and like get in the slow lane and go 15 miles an hour under the speed limit. It's really good for my wallet.
I've been holding a poopy in since the story, by the way.